Okay, so I'm feeling awfully philosophical this Monday evening. So I wanted to talk about change. Now, me 5 years ago wouldn't recognize me now. Like, in terms of personality wise, I feel like I've changed a lot. Like, we still have the same interests. Like, me 5 years ago, or like six, or however long, was I'm still into computers, still into video games, still entertained, like, watch the same media. Right, but almost like my beliefs about life has changed a lot. Like what I seemed as valuable 5 years ago may seem as insignificant now, and like certain moral like boundaries. Like says like I don't know stuff like you said that I will never do, and now you do every day. I'm not to say I'm a drug addict now or I'm into something crazy. No, what I'm saying is that I don't know. I've just maybe it's like I'm more relaxed now. Like not to say I don't care about life, but okay. And I know the word nonchalant has been gentrified. I think that's the right word. But a lot of people say I have like a nonchalant attitude, which I know. No, chill. It's just a word, okay. But I like actually, but I think that does apply to my beliefs about life as well. As in, I'm not too I don't take life too seriously. Not to say that in a bad way, but as in a good way. Like, you know what it's called? Like a cynic. I recently watched a video about cynics. Not to say that I'm a cynic myself, but I kind of understand where they're coming from. Though. Like, if you know what cynic is, basically they're like, it was a Greek guy. He was like, I don't know, a Greek accountant or something. And basically he lost all of, no, a tax collector. He basically caught up in like some drama or something or whatever. And he basically lost all of his money. And then he basically just started being kind of like a madman, just doing whatever he wants. And just living out of his own happiness. And I kind of feel that, bro. Like, just living for your own happiness. And because I spent a lot of time in my life just thinking, what is the meaning of life? And what meaning do I want to give my life? Like, and I found out, like, I don't know, I just want to I always want to chase something, bro. Chase a dream, chase a goal. Even if the dream is unreasonable, I just want to chase a dream, bro. And I feel like for me 5 years ago, I didn't really have a dream. Or I had a dream that went away. No, I think the dream I had 5 years ago is still the same dream I have now. But the way I'm willing to get this dream is different. That's the perfect way to explain it. Like if you know Luffy and Blackbeard, before I'll say I had a Blackbeard approach to life. Now I feel like I have a Luffy approach to life. I feel like that explains it perfect. Now I know if you know a lot of One Piece, okay, well Blackbeard was doing heinous stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I did heinous stuff as well. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Not overly heinous. I never killed anybody or anything like that. But I did some stuff I regret. I was a heartless little kid, I'm not gonna lie. But we'll get that's for another time, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But going back to what I said about the silics and stuff and how that applies to my life, I feel like I'm just living to enjoy. Just try and be happy. Just try and have fun, bro. Because at the end of the day, it is true. You only have one life. Well, at least. Well, you know that this life is guaranteed. Whether you believe in reincarnation or, I don't know, something else. Or you know that your life right now is the only thing that's guaranteed. So you might as well enjoy it and not be too overly stressed about work, about anything. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, bro. Like, I don't know. Just live for your enjoyment, bro. And I know, okay, if you're living for your enjoyment, why should we do anything hard? I also thought about like, okay, if I want to live just to enjoy life, why should I do anything hard? And it's to benefit your future self. So I don't know, like, but not only that, like enjoying life means not only you enjoy life, but everyone enjoys life. Like if only one person enjoyed life, then you wouldn't be able to enjoy life. Or like if you were the only one enjoying life, then you wouldn't be able to enjoy life. Everybody will be envious of you, and they'll make your life worse. So in a way, you have to also contribute to society. In a way, I don't know. I don't know if what I'm saying really makes sense, to be honest. If you get it, you get it. You don't, I don't blame you. I'm not I just watched a few psychology videos. I watched a few psychology videos and I read Atomic Habits. Okay, like, you feel me? I know that's basically a PhD in psychology now, but yeah. But I don't know. Just live your life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like. But relate this back to change and how I've changed. I don't know. It just took a lot of self-reflection. I'm not gonna lie, I still suffer from the same addictions, so I'm not really changed. I've changed mindset, but not really action wise. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm still kind of doing the same things I was. I'm still watching a lot of YouTube. I'm still playing a lot of games. I'm still not really good at sports. Like, I'm still kind of the same person, but I feel like I've become way more social than I was in the past. Way more social. Even like in the past year, I wasn't this social. I don't know, but in terms, I'm a lot more positive now, I think. Though, maybe I'll talk about this in another video. But let's just say I'm questioning a lot of my beliefs. I don't know, not that I'm questioning it. It's just that I don't really follow them no more. Even though I don't know, like, the beliefs are in my head, but I don't really care about them. That's the best way to explain it. But in terms of can people change? I mean, I don't know. Let's say somebody was a murderer, right? And they slimed, I don't know, your parents, bro. They just killed them on some Batman. Let's say boom, Batman, bro. That's a perfect. Let's say you're Batman. Somebody come knock your parents in the middle of the alleyway or something, right? And that person, they realize what they done. You know, at the time they just needed money, and they realize it's done. It makes them sick, bro. Like, they only get nightmares of it, and eventually they really regret doing that, and they ended up changing and becoming a good person. Now, is that person still a heartless killer? I don't know. Now, in my opinion, and I know killing is like, killing is like a light crime to talk about, but like, of course, other crimes like SA or something like are way more disturbing to talk about, right? But let's say somebody who's committed crimes like that as well, could they change into a good person, like an EDP or any? I don't know. Of course, they shouldn't be allowed to be, I don't know, around the people or around the group of people that they've perpetrated crime to. But can those people change to becoming good members of society? But I feel like anybody can change, right? But you have to let go of the chains of the past. On some Christmas Carol stuff, right? Like, you can change, but change requires you to let go of the stuff that tied you down. I feel like I've done that as well. Let go of the stuff that tied me down. Let's try that. I'm not gonna say because I'm not completely changed. I'm trying. I feel like that's really it. I have to revise for a test now, and yeah. Make sure you guys get some good sleep, because I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing I haven't changed is my sleep schedule. It still bounce. Alright, bye bye. Why it's not ending? Oh my gosh, why is the recording not ending? Oh my gosh.